Well, I'm making some new canoe paddlers here, and so I wanted to show you how I'm attaching this plywood to my piece of 2x4. I had a video before where I showed a little bit of the insides of the canoe paddlers, but I'm not sure if I showed how I attached everything, all this wood. I did soak this wood overnight in water. It's 1/8 inch marine grade plywood. So I had a piece and I was trying to fit it up there yesterday, and I hadn't soaked it in water yet, and the darn thing snapped on me. Now, you wouldn't think it was that big of a curve, but it sure did. So anyway, I waited until I had soaked it overnight before I tried to attach it here. And you can see I got it pretty close at the ends. Once I get the other side, I can draw it in a little bit by clamping it from the outside. So, and I'm going to let this wood dry a little bit, but after it gets all dry, I'll come back and I'll epoxy all these holes. I'll use some JB Weld and I'll fill in all these holes. It takes quite a bit of sanding, but you can almost hide them. They're usually still a little bit visible. The other idea I thought while I was doing this is I should just be covering this with sheet metal. It would be so much simpler. I could just kind of do like I do on the rower here, and just put in some little linoleum nails, and because this is just it's a little too sturdy. I mean, it's just decoration. But to get this wood to stay in the right shape, it takes a little bit of doing. So I think I'm going to try sheet metal next time. Well, now I'm getting ready to stick on the other side. I thought I'd go ahead and film it. I got some glue on there. I drilled my holes. And I forgot to mention that I countersunk these holes. Good old countersink there. You don't want those heads protruding at all. So I'm going to put this on the tripod and I'll film it. That's what it looks like. right now. Oh, low battery. I'll just well, I'll sand this to this curve, I think, and I'll just fill this in with wood. I'll just find some pieces to fit, and I'll glue it all in there with epoxy, and that kind of draw this in a little bit. Actually, I think it's pretty close to where it should be. So we just got to fill that gap in a little bit. I got low battery. I better shut this off. What a good bird.